Alright, we're out of the woods, but we have one slight problem. Those are the woods where I camped. The bread, yesterday I went to like a supermarket, bought some like cut meats and bread, but I was a retard and I didn't check and just took the cheapest baguette I could find. And it was a baguette you had to like cook. It wasn't like, it was half cooked, then you have to put it in the oven again. And I didn't read the package. It didn't say anywhere in big, it was like in the smallest print. But I just opened it and it was like so soft and it looked raw. It said like cook in oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 10 to 12 minutes or something. I'm like, fuck off. So I just have cut meats, which are gonna go bad soon with the sun hitting my backpack and them being in the backpack. And no bread, and there's no bakeries in the towns coming up. So I'll have to, it's a Sunday too, which, man, fuck Sunday. Everything's closed. So yeah, it's quite the problem. We'll see if I can find a solution. If not, you'll have a clip of me just eating raw cut meats with nothing. Cause I gotta eat something, and those like €6 I spent are not going to waste. Dilemma time. Sidewalk ends here, which I expected. It's a mountain road with no shoulder. Crazy drivers. Should I hitchhike? I have no food. I have this much water left. I'll show you guys. That much water. Yeah, it's 20 kilometers to the next town. I think I gotta hitchhike. I got dropped off here by Zorka. Thank you so much to them for picking me up. Listen, I started walking because there's like, I think one car passed in like the 5 minutes. Oh, someone else is hitchhiking. I walked up maybe 100 meters and I was just sticking my thumb out, and I turn around and it's like the second car that passes, and she pulls over. She's like, hey, we're going up to here, blah blah blah. Like, perfect. Yes, that's exactly what I want. And man, when I say it was just uphill, literally all it was is straight uphill. She probably avoided me like 500 meters of just elevation and dropped me off like 22 kilometers further. That literally, I just saved the whole day of walking. And also there was no shops anywhere on the way. I'm actually here just sitting because this is the only shop there is that I could see, and it opens at 11 and now it's 10:30, so I'll just wait half an hour. But yeah, so that's that. Quite nice. Yeah, so the restaurant in front of which I was sitting with, I thought it would open at 11. 11:07 actually means not open from 11 to 7, but we'll be back on the 11th of July. The family that owns it probably just went on a trip to the sea, so it's fucking closed. So I still have no food, so I gotta walk 10 kilometers to the next town. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I can finally fill my stomach. Alright, thoughts while I'm walking on this road I probably shouldn't be walking on. And also, well, the GoPro is charging from the power bank, my last power bank. Like, I just realized if I didn't hitchhike, if I was like being a bonehead and be like, no, purist, you said you're gonna walk, you're gonna walk. Well, that was like my only hope. If I got there and I realized that restaurant was closed, I would have just been out. I would have had to hitchhike anyway out of here. So good thing I hitchhiked. And also, man, I would have liked to have a bike right now. Biking down this would be so like undescribably more enjoyable than walking down here. Down. Oh, there's a bus here. Nice. I didn't even know there was a bus. Worst case, I can take a bus. But worst case, I can just stare at that all day. Jesus Christ, that's literally like paradise. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Continue walking, I guess. Yo. Poor them, they're getting attacked by bugs. So cute. Big old cows. Big old milkers. Oh, that one over there is so cute. Man, they're just getting eaten alive by bugs. Choose this path that's a little bit longer, but it's not the main road. And, yeah, quite the views. Main road goes where those cars are, on the other side of this beautiful gorge. Man, thank God I didn't have to walk up this mountain. Just get the enjoyment of the views going down. Pay to win. Stick your thumb out to win, more like it. Alright, here I am, sitting on my backpack with the cold cut meats, and I have a new invention. I have no bread. I'm not gonna get into town before these go bad. So it's salami with ham in the middle, and then some prosciutto in the middle. And you have to eat it sitting on your backpack with this view for it to be valid. Well, it's chewy. Man, this is not that good. It's probably not that good for you either, like, I don't know.
Prazen dan, navaden, tih in zaspan. Že zjutraj se
Just passing through another road, mudslide, whatever. That was the road. It went here. No longer goes here. Goes down there. But now I just crossed it, even though I'm probably not supposed to. Et voila. We're on the other side. Finally got to cafe. They have no food, but I can charge my stuff and I can drink a lemonade, sit for a while. Yeah. That's a really pretty church. It's like tiny. Big ass clock tower, tiny ass building. Cute. Yeah. Made it out the cafe. Charged stuff a bit. Recharged myself a bit. And yeah. Back down the valley. Got like 3-4 kilometers left. I don't remember. Not too much. But it's all downhill. My feet hurt. Get over it. The fuck? It just started raining out of nowhere. I knew I should have stayed at the cafe. Darn it. Well, this is gonna do. I'm not even going this direction. Is there a bus stop for the other direction? No. Well, this is gonna do until the rain passes. Chill here, I guess. Man, I've never seen this. Like here, it's kind of raining, but not really. But I can see and hear how it's like really, really raining up there. Just like that much altitude change. I don't know, what about this side? Yeah, this side's not raining. Oh, okay, no. Dude. Damn. I could like see it coming towards here. That's crazy. I've never witnessed that in my entire life. Like, I was just looking up there and I was like, man, it's really raining hard over there, not raining over here. And I was like, oh, it must be something like the altitude. No, it was just making its way. And now it's raining just as hard over here. Damn. That's funny. Yeah, I'm still chilling here. I'll chill for a little while. Rain gear is on. We're walking. Let me show you the backpack. You see it? Backpack cover is on. I got the long sleeve rain jacket, and boom. I'm just walking through this super light stuff. It's still raining a tiny little bit, but the asphalt is super hot from the sun beaming into it all day, and so it's evaporating the water droplets right away. So there's like a tiny layer of mist over the road, and I can like feel I was gonna say chaleur. What the fuck? Why did I skip the French just like that? You could feel the warmth, like up to like my hips. You can just feel warm air and condensation happening or whatever the fuck. It's pretty cool. What a dramatic entrance. I don't know if you can hear the thundering all around. Yeah, thundering, rain, Gornji Grad. I pray there's an open restaurant here. Please, let me eat, Slovenia, let me eat. There was an open restaurant, thank God. All the markets are closed there. Sunday. Alright, I'm still here. I'm just waiting for this rain to pass. Got myself a beer. I'll just chill here, literally until the rain goes. 6, what time is it? Yeah, got my stuff charging here. 6:19. Yeah, 6:19. So still got like 2 hours where I can just chill before walking out of town. Rain should pass by then, hopefully.
In o tem, da sem si sam največji problem. Ko pa prideš ti, se nebo mi razjasni, kakor da letim, sebi sam se imenitem zdi. Ko pa prideš ti, se nebo mi razjasni, čez gore ravan, seže mi pogled z goričkega opiran.
Fire truck. Okay, on the road again. Man, it's beautiful behind me, and I hope that drone footage you just saw was as epic as it looked on my phone while flying the drone. That probably looks like some of the best drone shots I've ever had. The mist on the clouds is still there, the sun setting, beautiful church, Baroque, 17th, 18th century, I'm not sure. Gorgeous town in a valley, everything is green, lush, wet, evaporating. Like, yeah, that's gotta be some of the nicest footage I've had. Yeah, now we're walking onwards, and yeah, I'll try and find just a forest to camp in. Walk as much as I can today, because all the walking I'm doing today is walking I'm not doing tomorrow. We've got like 28 kilometers to Velenje. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have some family in Slovenia, and they live about a 45-minute drive from Velenje, and they're like, hey, we have to come pick you up in Velenia. Like, we won't let you walk all the way to us. That's why the plan was to go to Maribor. I thought they were closer to Maribor, but turns out they're even closer to Velenia than they are to Maribor. So yeah, I'll go see family relatives. I haven't seen them since I was way younger, not sure, 12, 13. But yeah, they have a cool country home, so go visit them, spend a couple days with them. Then Lord knows, but it'll probably be the end of this walking phase I've been in, which my body is probably thankful for. But yeah, enough yapping. You don't want to hear me yap, except some of you for some reason want to hear me yap. Thanks. Look how idyllic this is. Beautiful little house with a garden. Grandma is maintaining it. Oh, grandpa's maintaining it. And then deer grazing in the back. It's so nice. Like, look at this valley. This is crazy gorgeous. Wow. You know what? I think I can kind of piece together what happened here. That little hut, those nets, probably mean this was the municipal football field, soccer field, whatever you want to call it. But after the huge flooding that happened last year, they probably had a bunch of rocks and stuff to move. And the municipality probably is looking at it like, fuck, where the fuck do we put all these rocks? All this dirt. And like, oh, the only land we own is the football field. So now the football field's a big rock pile. Holy fuck, that's a lot of earth. That's a massive mound. For the river to move that much, shit, yeah, it must have been pretty bad. And yeah, even here I still see like renovations and like new bridges and stuff, because everything was probably torn up by those floods. Yeah, pretty interesting to see. You know, farmer's field and then just big rock mound. Boom, just like that. Road in the forest. Oh, I farted. Forest looks beautiful. Everything's wet because of the rain, but it's not like an awful thing. So much water evaporating, mist in the air, humidity. Man, this has been one of like the most gorgeous, like just since I've walked out of that restaurant. After the rain, sun setting, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, the part where I said it isn't too wet, it isn't too bad, may have been a lie. Holy fuck, everything is wet. But tonight we're sleeping in some ruins because I just happened to see them on Google Maps. Whoa, under the log. Oh yes, no wet plants. Et voila. I've got no clue what this is, but this is pretty majestic camping spot. Cultural property. What does it mean? Gallows 1782. Pretty cool. What does it do? I don't know. I'll look it up. I just realized what gallows mean, but I don't think those are gallows, in my personal opinion. Or if they are, no one's ever been hanged here for sure. Yeah. Maybe there was a village up here sometime, but why would the gallows be the only thing that remains? I don't know. There's really nothing online. There's one review on the Google Maps thing, and it says cool, looks cool. Yeah. I was thinking here for the tent, but it's all rooty and uneven. I might still put it down here. Tent is set up. I have trouble explaining, like, I don't know if you can see this, but it feels like I'm in the Lord of the Rings or some shit. It's so sick up here. Like, man. Next to some ruins, gorgeous forest, bluish skies. Climb onto here, onto the wall. That's where I'm camping. Dude, I'ma just stand here and listen. Droplets falling. A car in the distance here and there, but when there's no cars, birds. Alright, I don't think you see much, but it's dark now. I'll light up the way. I did some research because I was really curious, and these were in fact gallows. The only gallows in Slovenia, built in 1782, but there was never actually anyone hanged here, and they're only built to like scare people from crime. No one was actually hung. But that's interesting. The only gallows in Slovenia. That's where I'm sleeping. That's somehow my camping spot for the night. Lord knows. But yeah, cool. Fun fact. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. It's 9:30. Early wake up tomorrow. And like 20 something, 26 kilometers to walk.
Z goričko ga vpira.